Hello, everybody, and I'm not really too sure how to start this, but this is more or less my announcement that I am officially moving from Twitch over to YouTube. There are several reasons for this. The main of which being that I have just grown continuously tired of the management for Twitch, how Twitch is being run as a uh service. The fuck? I've been hinting at this for a minute now, but I've decided to make it official. I've been very back and forth on this, whether or not I want to even do this. I'm gonna actually go ahead, but yeah, here's my YouTube channel. Also, I have a Twitter that I never use for streaming purposes. I'm gonna go ahead and disable display capture. So, to sum up the issues I have with Twitch, I actually have a whole like script over here. The first thing that I would like to mention for why I'm leaving Twitch, and sorry, this is a little bit disorganized. I'm exhausted from work. Uh, but the first thing to mention is the behavior of Twitch's CEO, Dan Clancy, or as I have taken to calling him, Danny Weinstein. Dan Clancy's behavior as of late has been pretty fucking horrendous. The guy continuously shows favoritism towards people who regularly break Twitch TOS, and I have really just been disgusted by his behavior. He regularly promotes women who pretty much only use Twitch to push their adult content. Uh Women who are pretty much just known for having OnlyFans accounts and who only have Twitch so that they can do fucking publicity stunts regularly don't get banned when they break the rules. They have to break the rules several times. Whereas people who are either much smaller or are male streamers or even just VTubers, they can they get banned over just complete fucking nothing burgers. And it's really fucking unfair and it's really fucking stupid. Now, I have also in the past talked about being a VTuber. I said I wasn't going to, but there's more on that later on in this stream. This is only going to be like a half hour to 40-minute stream today because I need to focus on trying to get to the point where I can stream on YouTube. But like back to the Dan Clancy thing, the thing that has really been the straw that broke the camel's back is very recently Dan Clancy did a collab with Nina Lynn, who, if you guys don't know who who Nina Lynn is, she is just about one of the most disgusting fucking human beings on this planet. She is a she is the textbook definition of an e-girl. She's somebody who pretends to give a shit about her audience while simultaneously bitching about the majority of her audience, aka men. She regularly breaks the law on stream. She has on multiple occasions recorded herself shoplifting, recorded and streamed herself shoplifting. She has on at least two, I think 3 second, fuck. She has, on at least two occasions, but I think three separate occasions, sexually assaulted someone on stream and not been banned for it. She has been banned exactly one fucking time, and it was supposed to be a 1 week ban. The ban was lifted after less than a day. I'm sorry. No, she's been banned twice. The first time the ban was lifted after a day, and it was supposed to be like a 1 week ban. And then the other time she got banned for, I think it was like a month, and then the ban was lifted after 3 days. That might have been someone else though. But Dan Clancy's continued support of these people and his continued promotion of these people, of course, referring to e-girls, which I have to specify e-girls because, of course, Nina Lynn's the type of person who would most definitely pull the fucking race card if you said these people to her and didn't specify. She just seems like the type of person who would do that. I'm pretty sure that Dan Clancy is fucking Weinsteining these women. I am almost 100% fucking convinced. Because what other fucking reason would these women willingly do collabs with this fucking ugly old fucking white dude when these women regularly bitch about old white men and, you know, Dan Clancy has showed them favoritism regularly. But aside from Dan Clancy's bullshit, Hasan's bullshit, which if I even have to fucking explain the shit Hasan has done, then whoever sees this needs to get their fucking head checked. But since I now know that the majority of people don't even know who Hasan Piker is, I'm just gonna fucking say, Hasan Piker is somebody who actively promotes and advocates for terrorists and who abuses his own dog, or who abuses his dog, and who can't go 5 fucking seconds without blaming something on Asmongold when Asmongold has nothing to do with it. Let me take a fucking breath because I fucking despise Hasan. But yeah, Hasan, Dan Clancy, like, and just about everybody in that fucking circle of people has aggravated me to the point where I am no longer willing to stream on Twitch. Twitch is a shit company run by a shit human being. Now, you might be asking then, okay, well, why are you going to YouTube? Because YouTube's run by Google, and Google's also a shitty company. Well, the truth of the matter is, the main reason that I left YouTube in the first place was because the specific reason was because they were going to introduce a policy where if you didn't properly mark your videos as being for children or not for children, regardless of whether or how you marked the fucking videos, they were going to charge you $2,000 fucking dollars in fines. Now, they couldn't legally do this. They knew they couldn't legally do this, yet they still tried. They backtracked when they realized that they were going to basically lose all of their users if they implemented this. But the fact that they even suggested doing such a thing pissed me off to the point where I completely quit fucking YouTube and deleted my 90% of my videos. But YouTube has, and I'm using the word, I'm using this very loosely, improved since then. And again, I am using the word improved in the loosest fucking possible sense, because YouTube is still a shit company, Google is still a shit company, and I hate them both. But by this point, I hate YouTube a lot less than I hate Twitch. Because, I'm looking at my screen. While YouTube is unfair with how they enforce their rules, they aren't, they don't play favorites. If you break the fucking rules on YouTube, or if you do anything that can even be misinterpreted as breaking the rules, you're gonna get fucking banned. Your channel's gonna suffer for it. And, that's that. There's no favoritism. Everybody gets fucked equally. What little favoritism YouTube shows is unnoticeable. And on top of that, well, I would say Google is just as shitty a company as Amazon. The person in charge of YouTube isn't as shitty a person as Dan Clancy, because I don't even fucking know who runs YouTube. Nobody talks about them. Like, you know, people might have said that back in the day Susan Wojcicki was a shitty fucking CEO, but with Susan Wojcicki, anybody who knew more than like surface level knowledge about that knew that she was just a fucking puppet anyway, so who gives a shit? And she's not in charge anymore, you know. So let me go back. Okay, so I should say this now. I am not leaving Twitch forever officially yet. I am leaving Twitch until Dan Clancy gets fucking fired and Hassan gets banned. Now, I don't think either of those things are ever fucking happening. I'm going to be completely honest. I think Dan Clancy is going to be in charge of Twitch until he fucking dies. And, you know, that's probably going to be sooner than later. I mean, if you fucking look at the guy, he's ancient. But even when Dan Clancy gets fucking fired, I don't think they're going to, or dies or gets fired, I don't think they're going to fucking ban Hassan. Because Hassan's one of their big money makers. And even though he regularly breaks the law and he regularly advocates for people to be killed and he regularly abuses his dog and, you know, he regularly fucking accuses people of doing the shit that he does and is overall a just stain on the reputation of this fucking platform, which, you know, to the people watching this on YouTube, this is being live streamed. On Twitch. This is my last stream on Twitch, probably. But even though Hassan is a disgusting fucking subhuman piece of shit, Twitch is never gonna fucking ban him, okay? But, you know, I'm not, when I say this, I am not advocating for anything. I'm not too worried about Hassan getting banned because Hassan is, with the way he behaves, let's just say not the type of person who dies from old age, okay? There is going to be somebody crazy who is going to eventually have enough of Hassan's shit, and when that fucking person finds out where he is, let's just say there's not going to be a lot of tears at his funeral. And I can almost guarantee you that there's going to be plenty of people coming out who claim to be Hassan's fucking, you know, friends who are going to fucking be shitting on him after he dies. Because that's just the way the LA streamers are. They're shitty human beings. They're all fucking Hassan clones. They all hate each other, but they pretend to like each other for clout. And Hassan is the fucking king of the LA streamers. Fuck that guy. I don't care about him. You know, and unlike him, when he dies, I'm not gonna be fucking celebrating. I'm gonna move on with my life, and I'm gonna fucking, you know. Anyway, I'm not gonna fucking keep going on about this because there's other things to talk about, and Hassan doesn't fucking deserve to live in to have a spot in my fucking head. You know, as much as he pisses me off. But yeah, I will come back to Twitch if Dan Clancy gets fired, if Hassan gets banned, and if my YouTube subscribers don't overtake my Twitch followers, which I don't know if anyone saw, but if you look at my followers right now on this stream, I have 160 followers. Some of those are probably fucking bots that I just never got to banning. But if you look at my YouTube subscriber count. Let me just F11 and display capture. See, right here, I have 157 subscribers. Now, a lot of those are due to a video that is no longer on my YouTube channel. Did I fucking say click on that, you piece of shit? I hope that didn't just dox my fucking email, did it? No, it did not. Okay, good. But anyway, so that is the bullshit that I had to go through with Twitch, or that I've had to like talk about with Twitch. But there's some other stuff I need to talk about that's a little bit less important to this discussion. And it's only been 15 minutes, Jesus. So I said in the past that I wasn't going to become a VTuber because the Psychono drama that happened, which basic rundown of that. There's this guy named Psychono who cheated on his girlfriend with like 2 or 3 VTubers, and then oh boy, that's another fucking thing. I keep getting these fucking view botting ads. You know, I'm not even gonna bother fucking manning this person. I'm not gonna be using this goddamn website soon. But yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Every fucking single stream I have on Twitch, I end up with these fucking view botting ads in my goddamn chat. Okay? I don't view bot. I don't have the money to view bots. I don't have the lack of morals required to view bot. You know, it's fucking ridiculous. You know, Twitch said that they were going to crack down on view botting. They never did. They banned a few like 1,000 bot accounts, and then they just completely fucking didn't do anything else about that. And that's another issue with Twitch. View botting is rampant on this fucking website. And, you know, if they fucking banned all their bots, I guarantee you fucking Hassan's channel would go to shit. But again, I'm not talking about Hassan anymore. But that's another fucking issue. But back to what I was talking about. The Psychono drama. To anyone who doesn't know, Psychono is some fucking random dude on Twitch who cheated on his girlfriend with like 2 or 3 VTubers. And then they decided to do the entire, or to turn the entire thing into a fucking clout grab, which if you want to fucking know what happened, Rev Says Desu did a whole fucking series of videos on it. Don't watch the Mugen video because Mugen was a part of the fucking clout grab, that fucking piece of shit. But yeah, it was just a whole bunch of fucking dumb drama in the VTubing space, except it wasn't even VTuber drama. It was 2 fucking e-girls who only have VTuber models for so that they can get the attention of people who watch actual VTubers. And it was Mugen who was friends with one of those e-girls. I say friends very loosely. It was more like he was a fucking simp. They tried basically turning this whole fucking thing into a giant clout grab, and they tried to ruin Psychono's fucking life. They accused him of being a predator, knowing damn well that most people hear the word predator and they think pedophile, even though he's never done anything with children. Now, don't hear what I'm not saying. I'm not defending Psychono. The guy's a fucking cheater, okay? And cheating is fucking disgusting. People who cheat are pieces of shit. I've been cheated on fucking twice. It's not fucking fun. It sucks. And the girlfriend didn't want any of this shit made public. And, you know, she deserves better than what fucking happened. But that whole fucking thing turned out to not even be VTuber drama. And it was enough to make me not want to be a fucking VTuber, because I thought it was VTuber drama at first. But as time went on, I realized it really had nothing to do with VTubers. But since that wasn't actually VTuber drama, there is a possibility I'm backtracking on the whole me not becoming a VTuber thing. Because I still want a VTuber model. I just don't want to be fucking associated with the assholes in the fucking space who make the whole fucking thing, you know, just not seem worth it. All the fucking e-girls on Twitter pretending to be VTubers, fucking all the big name VTubers who are just misandrous cunts. You know who you fucking are, you blue piece of shit. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not saying your fucking name because I want you to come at me sideways and fucking prove that you know what you are. But, you know, there's one we're all thinking of. I said blue piece of shit. You know who we're all fucking thinking of. But, you know, the misandry in the VTubing space and the way male VTubers are, you know, that shit I didn't want to be fucking associated with. My fucking head is buzzing right now. I'm a little fucking tired. Fucking need to take a breath. I'm starting to get a little too heated. Okay, fucking breathe, 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 breathe. But all the fucking drama in the VTubing space, I don't want to be associated with. That's the main reason I was not wanting to be, why I was wanting to like not get a VTuber model. But since I know the latest fucking VTuber drama really wasn't VTuber drama, it's kind of made me want to backtrack. But at the same time, people still associate it with fucking VTuber drama. And I don't want that shit to, reflect on me. And I also don't want people to look at my fucking channel, see a male VTuber, and be like, oh, he's just another fucking e-boy. He's trying to be parasocial. No, I don't want that shit. I just like the fucking concept of VTuber models. And, I like making lore and shit, and VTubers all have their own little fucking lore thing. But yeah. So, with that all being said, I will only become a VTuber model if my VR chat model that I am going to be having made by possibly my friend Cherry comes with a VRM file that I can use in VC face like I used to with that free model. But I still have a bunch of more important shit that I have to pay for. Firstly, I have to get my tags replaced tomorrow. And also I'm paying my rent after I get my tags replaced. And oh god, I'm starting to lose my voice. So I need to start wrapping this up. But yeah, I need to get my tags replaced. I need to replace my phone because it's like fucking god, it's 5 years out of date now and the screen's cracked. Ugh, and I still got to get my fucking furry model that I promised everybody I'd fucking get if I got 100 followers on Twitch before my birthday, which has been years, but I specifically said a Maruchi, but I ended up getting an otter. But the promise was a Maruchi, so I still need to get a Maruchi first. I just need to fork up the $40 for the base model and then pay someone to do the textures and the hair and shit. Which, I was gonna have MB and Doopy do it, but they're fucking busy with other stuff. Anyway, that's really all I had to say. Fuck you, Dan Clancy. I hope you lose your job. And, I don't even feel fucking bad about saying that. Fuck you, Hassan. I hope you get banned. I hope your friends abandon you the moment that you fucking are no longer relevant, because that's going to happen. Actually, I don't hope. I know that's going to happen. Fuck Twitch for being a shitty platform. YouTube still sucks. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Some people might be asking, why not stream on Kick? Because it's not run by Google and it's not run by Twitch. Well, it's simple. I want to actually have an audience. Yeah, Kick is still pretty fucking small time, and most of the people on there are dickheads. So I don't want to stream on Kick. But yeah, fuck Twitch, fuck Dan Clancy, fuck Hassan Piker, fuck Nina Lynn, fuck iDubbbz, fuck Anissa. And to anybody who has stuck around until now, go follow me on YouTube. It's youtube.com/@RymyCH. And I'm not planning on changing that anytime soon. But now I'm gonna go figure out how to get OBS to stream to my YouTube instead of my Twitch. But until next time, and we're gonna be streaming Terraria tomorrow, or not Terraria, Stardew Valley tomorrow. But until next time, go follow me on YouTube. Fuck you, Twitch!